Welcome. My name is Thomas Ledford, aka Tax 988, and I'm here to have a conversation today inside this video about the price to pay to start your own tax preparation business. And the price I'm talking about is not from a financial point of view so much, but from a emotional and mental and spiritual point of view, a mindset point of view. Some things that started on the inside, they must be already on the inside or developed on the inside. That's going to allow you to embark on this journey and be successful and stay here and leave on your terms is the conversation I'm having today inside this video. So again, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Click on the bell for notifications so every time I go live or upload a video, you'll be notified. You get to follow me on my journey as I continue to be in this awesome career industry of tax preparation and taxation, and get to follow me on my journey as I've been here for the last 19 years, 13 as a business owner, as I embark on my mentorship and coaching program that's designed to help individuals who want to start their own tax preparation business do so. So inside this video today, the conversation is going to be about the missing link, the missing pieces that you must acquire in order to embark on this journey and be committed, be determined, and be dedicated to this journey that's going to allow you to stay through the good, the bad, and the indifferent times. That's going to allow you to gain some type of success as a business owner in the tax preparation and taxation industry. So what I found out that worked best for me is by telling you my story. And my story was that I took a basic tax preparation course back in '95 from one of the national known brands, and I come to enjoy and love what I was learning, and I come to enjoy and love helping people with their tax preparation needs. And so that was the catalyst that allowed me to pursue a career in this industry of tax preparation and taxation. Was that introduction to this basic course that I took back in 1995. Now, true enough, I had some issues going on where I couldn't continue that journey continuously through. But in 1999, I got clean and sober, and in 2001, I returned to the tax preparation industry. I returned to that same franchise company, and I took a basic tax course refresher to get started. And I've been back in this industry since 2001 without no looking back. And so that's part of my journey. That's part of my story. That's the part of the reason I'm still here in this industry, because the passion and the desire to prepare individual income taxes was there for me. I didn't see it as a job. It was like being able to have the best of both worlds by having the skills and knowledge that allowed me to get paid and to make money by helping other people with their tax preparation needs was beautiful, because prior to that, I worked so many different jobs where it was based on entry level, general labor type work where no skills involved, and it was definitely unfulfilling. It was definitely low wage paying jobs, and it just didn't do anything for me as far as a desire to be there each and every day. And so to be able to come and learn this skill, come to love what I do, come to love helping people with their tax preparation needs was the key to my success. That's the key to why I'm still here 19 years later, 13 of that as a business owner. Because number one, as a young man, as an adolescent, I knew I wanted to have my own business, but during that time, I didn't know what it was going to be. So that's the first thing. That's the first foundational piece. Number two, working a traditional job was never my cup of tea, so I knew on the simple fact that I always wanted to have my own business one day would be what I would eventually end up doing, but not knowing what it would be at that time was the second key to that. And then coming to find this industry, coming to enjoy loving and preparing individual income taxes for people and helping with their tax preparation needs, having that passion and love for doing this, and not seeing it as a job but a career, which it truly is. I'm in a career industry of tax preparation and taxation. This is a career all by itself. And if you don't see it that way, that's the biggest number one problem. This is not a job. You know what I'm saying? This is a career industry that can take care of you and your family if you take care of it. And when I say that, I'm talking about from the standpoint of, number one, seeing it as a career industry. Number one, seeing it as a opportunity that if you get all in, you start learning all you can learn, being all you can be, becoming knowledgeable, skillful with these skills, being able to go out and help people with their tax preparation needs, and then they make a whole lot of money in the process, was what I was able to do. And so when you living in a big city, Midwest Chicago, making money was never my problem when it came to the tax preparation business. What was the problem for me was growing my business and taking it to a whole nother level, which I didn't possess those skills and knowledge already. So I know I had to go out and find someone who can help me do that. I know I had to keep investing me with knowledge and skills and training to in order to help me position ourselves to do that. I knew that this journey was going to be ongoing when it comes to investing in me and getting better, because I knew in my heart of hearts that I wasn't where I wanted to be as far as the skills and knowledge I needed that would allow me to take my business to a whole nother level. I knew that. And so I knew that I had to constantly stay busy. I had to constantly keep moving. I had to constantly keep growing to get where I was trying to go. And I knew that the place I want my business to go to, I wasn't qualified to get it there on my own knowledge and skill sets. I knew that. So I knew I had to keep learning, keep growing, keep taking trainings that was going to position me one day to take my business where I want to go. And in the process of still knowing that and doing that, I transitioned myself to developing my own mentorship and coaching program that was designed to help individuals who were new to getting started in this industry to start their own tax preparation business, is what I ended up doing. And then on the second half of that repositioning inside my business is where now I specialize and work with self-employed and small business owners to maximize their profits through tax write-offs. Is another thing that I help individuals do. That's another shift inside of our business. So now I'm specialized in 2 different areas. And so as a result of that, I had to connect some people who had the skills to help me to shift and bring my online, to bring my pre-existing brick and mortar business to the internet and start to make money from it, to give me more time freedom, to go with the financial freedom I already had. Because like I said, making money inside this industry was never my problem. It was just trading time for money, was something I know didn't want to keep doing, because as the older I get, the more wiser I started to get, the more knowledge I started to get, the more understanding I started to obtain. I didn't want to still see myself doing the same old thing over and over again and being much older in the process of that. So I knew that I wanted to find a better way to operate and run my tax preparation business by leveraging the internet. And so I found someone for that. And then I know I had to keep growing my tax preparation skills and knowledge in different areas so I can position myself to make more money in different areas. So I kept doing that. So I got 2 different people that's my mentors who I invested in through their mentorship and coaching program that's designed to help me get better in the areas I need to get better in, that covers the whole spectrum. And so I'm grateful for that. So when it comes to the price to pay to start your own tax preparation business, the monetary part of it is directly tied to the emotional and the mental and the psychological and mindset part of it. Because a lot of times, if your mind can't see the value and why you need to invest in you by investing in someone else, mentorship and coaching program that's designed to help you fast track your success, is designed to help you get to a place much quicker and much faster inside your business than you can do by yourself, then that's going to be a hindrance to you getting started in the first place. Because you must be able to see the reason why you want to invest in yourself. So you invest in yourself by getting better. And so that falls under personal development. Personal development category deals with the mindset, it deals with mental and emotional issues that you may have that's blocking you from getting started, blocking you from staying on this path. And so things about us that we have issues with that we have to correct and remove out of ourselves that's going to allow us to be successful in whatever we try to do. And so once you identify those blocks that's inside of you, then it's up to you to get them removed quickly as possible and to move forward towards your goals and dreams and aspirations for whatever you say you want to do in life. And so if you want to start your own business and you want to start a business that's based on you, meaning knowledge and skills you already possess, like I did, tax preparation was the knowledge and skills that I possessed. So I started a tax preparation business from it. And so over the 19 years of experience, 13 as a business owner, I'm qualified now to walk individuals through starting their own tax preparation business. And the most simple part of that is the business setup. You know what I'm saying? That's the simple part of that. The most daunting part for individuals is learning the basic tax preparation skills, learning how to use professional software, learning all the other things inside of that that's going to allow you to operate the business on a day-to-day basis can be the challenge. And so if you have a family, if you're working full-time and you want to start your own tax preparation business and you're trying to figure out how I'm going to do this because you can't see a way to go to work full-time, be there for your children, and then make time to study and train for this career move you say you want to have, then what's going to generally happen is you're going to give up. You're going to walk away, and you're going to be satisfied with the fact that, hey, you got a constant, consistent job, and you might be one of those people who enjoy the work job you already got, but you want to do something different because you don't want to be tied down like that as far as making a living with someone having control of all your time. And now you realize, hey, you chose an industry that you got to be dedicated and focused and determined to make happen in the dough. You know what I'm saying? No doubts, no doubts whatsoever. You must make a decision and make a made up mind that, hey, this is the choice I made, this is the decision I made, and I know that I'm gonna make this my new way of life. And I went out and I done my research and I done my due diligence, and I found a person who has a mentorship and coaching program designed to help me to get started, help me fast track my success, they help me be successful in this industry by guiding me through a process that's gonna allow me to miss all the minefields and miss all the mistakes that people normally make in this industry by doing them by themselves. And so what I have to understand is half of the battle is already won because I got someone who's going to guide me through step by step and being successful. I just have to be willing to take action on those steps. I got to make the commitment and the sacrifice to make the time to get home after doing 8 hours or 10 hours or 12 hours and hit the books and learning the basic tax preparation skills, learning the software, and being able to get ready for the upcoming tax season, which starts in January of 2021. That's a commitment you got to be willing to make. And unfortunately, the average person's life is not situated where they can make that commitment, because that's a long-term commitment that we're talking about. Even though it's a short-term commitment to me, it's a long-term commitment in their mind. Because number one, you might be working a job you love, but you just don't have no time for it. It's not really paying the type of money you used to making on top of that, and you want a better way to make a living that you can control when it comes to the time you're gonna put in it. But unfortunately, we living in the moment. We living for right now. We ain't living for 5 years from now, 7 years from now, 10 years from now. We're not living for the future. We're living for right now. And so if you're living for right now, then 9 out of 10, the people who fall into that dilemma, a percentage of them people just gonna give up. They're gonna walk away. And like I told one of my members, you're gonna get uncomfortable being comfortable with your situation. For you love what you do. You just don't make enough money doing it. And so that's the problem for you. You love what you do, but you just don't make no money doing it. And then trying to start your own tax preparation business and not having the love and passion and zeal for this, which is the missing piece that you're gonna need to have to press through those situations where you're working a full-time job, where you have a family, where you got a job you love, but it's just not paying a lot. Those things are gonna be the Achilles heel for you that's gonna prevent you from being successful, gonna prevent you from sticking with it. They're gonna prevent you from doing all the things you need to do that's gonna allow you to have a profitable, sustainable tax preparation business. And like I told one of my members, I got your back, but you gotta meet me halfway by learning the basic tax preparation skills, learning how to use the software, and there's some other things behind the scenes I can help you with. Your first season, and then after this first season over with, we go into training mode again, where you constantly learning your basic tax preparation skills. You basically learning how to master the tax software that we chose and getting good at that. So when next tax season come around, you ready. But the problem is she has to pray on it. It's a good chance, 9 out of 10. I don't know what she's going to decide, but the final decision will be hers. I just pray that she make a commitment up here first in her mind that this is my new way of life. Number two, I found the guy who has the goods that can help me on my journey that I've already started with. I just need to recommit myself and stay focused, stay dedicated, and make the sacrifice needed by working a full-time job, coming home from there, and maybe give myself 3 days out of the week to hit the books on learning. And so coming up with a game plan for action that you're gonna stick with all the way through will help you make the transition and to hanging in there. So when tax season comes, you'll be ready with the basic tax preparation skills and knowledge. You'll be ready with the software skills and knowledge, with the software that we train from. And all you have to do now is take the other knowledge and skills I'm giving you on how to go out and get your own clients. And then as they come through your system and you prepare and they become clients, then you start to generate income And then after your first season, you get to evaluate that, hey, the sacrifice and commitment that I had to make on a big scale was worth it. Because I'm trying to go somewhere. I'm trying to obtain something. I'm trying to do something with my life. And if I start right now and I stay committed right now and I don't give up right now, I can get there. Because I know if I give up, trying to come back to this industry, come back to finding someone who's going to work with me again, might not be an option. So while I had this opportunity to start my own tax preparation business, is what I want to do. I want to stay focused. I want to stay committed. I want to stay determined. I want to make a sacrifice mentally and emotionally and spiritually that, hey, I'm not going to give up on me. You know what I'm saying? I got somebody who's going to meet me halfway with the knowledge and skills needed that I can learn from, who's going to help me set up my tax preparation business from the front end on a daily operational level, on the back end, on the behind the scenes work, and have a full-fledged tax service built out for me. All I have to do is stay committed, stay focused, stay determined, learn the knowledge I need to learn, learn how to master the software, and just show up each and every day. Show up, spread the word to my warm market, spread the word to people who know, like, and trust me, spread the word to people that, hey, I got my own tax preparation business up and running, I got a mentoring coach who's working with me, and so I'm not doing this by myself. And so I need you, if you don't have a trusted tax profession that you're going through right now, please consider giving you a business for the upcoming season. Pass out your cards, spread the word. But the key to success is not always the financial price, but the emotional and mental and psychological and spiritual price that we don't have inside of us that's going to allow us to follow through and stay committed to the end. You know, and so that's what's the missing piece when it comes to being in business. See, for me, I'm passionate about what I do. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy what I do. I look forward to helping people with their tax preparation needs. So that energy, that passion, that zeal I have was get me out of bed each and every day to help me do what I do. And so if you don't have that already as part of your journey, as part of you getting started, then it's going to be hard to work a job full time, have a family, and then make some time to learn this stuff, because you looking at it from a whole different angle, which is not sufficient enough to keep you going. You're doing something for the money, doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't work. It has to be a deep emotional connection that's going to allow you to persevere each and every day, that's going to cause you to make some time to study. And that's the missing piece with people who want to start their own business, no matter what it is that if you don't have a passion, you don't have a zeal, you don't have a desire, you don't have a thirst or hunger for that thing you're trying to make happen, it's going to be difficult to stay in there to make it happen. And so you got to hopefully come to acquire that knowledge, that skill, that zeal, that passion, or that desire for the thing you want to make happen for as a business model. Because if you don't, it's going to make the journey much harder. Eventually, if so many people are going to give up on that. And so you don't want to be one of those people who going to give up on that. And so I pray that my member comes to the conclusion that she's going to hang in there, and we're going to be able to persevere through this, make it through this first season, and reevaluate where we're at. And then she can determine from there if she want to quit or keep it moving. The choice will be hers after staying in here and going through the process needed to acquire the knowledge and skills for our own tax preparation business. And so if you're looking to get your business started, if you're looking for a tax preparation business and you don't have any prior training or knowledge whatsoever, you definitely want to reach out to me and let me walk you through what that's going to look like, what that's going to take before you invest your money in my mentorship and coaching program. Because see, these people have done their research, they've done their due diligence. We talked, I showed them some things that they can make a decision on, and they still make the decision that they want to start their own tax preparation business. But now that they're in here doing the training, they realize that they don't have the commitment, they don't have the desire, they don't have the thirst, they don't have the passion, they don't have the zeal for the learning portion of what it takes to have a tax preparation business. And so I just pray that they don't give up. I pray that you hang in there, you stay focused, you make the commitment and sacrifice to whatever you're trying to do in life as it relates to starting your own business in general, especially the tax preparation industry. And I'll see you in my next video.